Can we talk about Tyler Perry's new movie on Netflix, Medea's Destination Wedding? And y'all let me know in the comments section if you guys are watching it, not watching it, or haven't watched it. Let's get into it. Let me start off by saying that I really wanted to like this movie. I grew up on Madea, and for those of y'all that have been down with Madea since the plays, you guys know that those were always a good time, and they made us laugh until we cried, and they always had a message, a scripture, drama, everything. But this film felt rushed. Like, the storyline was all over the place, the jokes felt recycled, and I just didn't feel a connection like I used to do when Tyler Perry put out his old movies and his old plays. First, let's talk about the comedy. Like, the lines didn't hit like they used to do back in the day with the old plays and the movies and TV shows that Tyler Perry put out before he became a big success as he is today. I just didn't feel like it was funny to me. And the only person that was really the comic relief in this movie was Joe. Then there was a plot. I just felt like there was a lot of unnecessary moments that didn't need to be happening in the movie. And then I felt like when there was something that was important to the movie that happened, I felt like that's when it's something that we should have got more context about. For instance, I just wanted to know a little bit more context of why BJ acts the way he acts. We already know that Tiffany acts spoiled because we already found that out in Medea's Boo because of the way she was acting. But I just would have liked a little bit more context about BJ. Like, does BJ have special needs? Like, why does he act the way he act? Like, is he socially awkward? Because they just kept saying like that's the way he is. Like, no, it gotta be a reason why BJ is 19, 20 years old and he wears a beanie, he colors in his coloring book, and he acts the way he acts. And then I also felt like they waited too late to like talk about Tiffany's fiance and his traumatic upbringing. I felt like that should have been something that should have been talked about in the middle, but not like towards the end of the movie. Well, another thing that I can say that can connect to people was how there are some parents that want to be controlling of there are parents that want to be in control of their children's life, which we've seen that in similar Tyler Perry films. So that is something that is in his Tyler Perry formula. There's always a controlling or jealous parent that tries to take over their child's life. But it would have been nice to get a little bit more like context of, you know, Tiffany. She was very reserved. She didn't really, you know, there are people that have their dynamic of their parents and they feel like they don't want to disappoint their parents, so they'll do as they say. But you get to a certain age where you have your own identity, you have your own thoughts, and you can have your own identity and own thoughts and agree to disagree as long as you're respectful about it. So I just personally feel like at Tiffany's big age, she's always popping her mouth at everybody else, but when it came to her mother, she didn't do it. Like, she let her mother run her life. And I don't know if that's because, you know, in the older Tyler Perry movies, she wasn't around. She was always with Brian. So I don't know if she was trying to find that love, but then Deborah was wrong for trying to buy her love from her children with money, which money she doesn't even have because it's from her husband. But then come to find out her husband wanted to give a divorce to Deborah, but the only stipulation in the divorce that he was willing to do was he was going to give Tiffany $1 million if she got married, and then he also said in an agreement that he also was going to give BJ $1 million if he goes to school. So it's like Deborah's not even really being genuine per se of her bonding with her kids. She only wants them to get the money and then that's it. But come to find out, like, they're getting a divorce. They're not even going to stay together. And she was flaunting his money as if they're going to be together. And then come to find out, Tiffany's fiance, yes, he looks like a thug and he's trouble, but he was adopted in and out of foster care. But then when he met Tiffany, he wanted to change his life around. He wanted to get his GED, and then also go to college and to start his own business. But then he talked to Brian, like when they both like was at the like ledge of the hotel, like they just had a deep conversation. But that happened like at the end of the movie. And I personally felt like that should have happened like in between. Like, why did we have to wait till the whole end of the movie to really find out about this man? Like, we didn't even know who Tiffany was marrying until the end. Now let's talk about production and style. baby, I don't know what type of technology Tyler Perry is doing, but he needs to continue to do it, because I have never seen Joe, Brian, and Madea all in one scene together. So I do appreciate the artistry of him updating his technology of how he creates films, because usually if you're a Tyler Perry fan, you know, like in the plays he couldn't be in the same area. In his movies he wasn't in the same spot. It's always like Madea and Brian, Joe and Brian, but they're never all in the same room. So to see them all in the same room, I don't know what type of technology he uses to have them there. I want to say that's a positive vibe that he is getting in today's time of using the filmmaker technology of today. So I'll give him an A for that. And you know, Medea's hair was laid, everybody looked good, makeup was good, the styles of each character was good. Brown had all the colors in the rainbow, Cora looked good, Madea looked good, everybody looked at their Sunday's best. So I'll give Tyler Perry that, like hair, production, everybody did their big one for this. I know Tyler Perry has a loyal fan base, and I respect his hustle, because I've been watching his production since his plays era, and I've seen him progress from plays to TV shows to movies, etc. So for me, I always have high expectations for Tyler Perry, because he did such a great job with Straw. He did a great job with Fall from Grace. He did a great job in Divorce in Black, that I was like, okay, we got a good one. But for me, it's like I give it a 4 out of 10. It's not the best, but it could have been better. But I don't want to discourage anybody from watching it. Like, you watch it for yourself, you come back to this video, we have a conversation, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it, because I do love Tyler Perry and his productions. I really love the artistry that he does, because he always put us on camera. He gives people that we don't know about, or if people do know about them, you know, they get more of a fan base because they're in a Tyler Perry production. And Tyler Perry, from what all the celebrities say about him in the interview, that he pays very well, he treats his staff with respect, and he's gonna get the job done whether or not they like it. Like, he works fast, and I can respect that, because there's people that work on movies for 6 months to years. So for Tyler Perry to do a movie in 2 weeks or a month and then it's out, that is very impressive. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, because he is the only person that I know of that can produce a movie and he works on it for 2 weeks to a month, and it looks like something that would happen in, like, you know, that would take forever. So he doesn't let his fan base wait. He says, you know what, I'm gonna let y'all watch this at home on Netflix. I'm gonna let y'all watch this at home with Prime. Like, he is for the culture, and he makes his marketing moves very smart. So that is to say this. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you guys think about my review, and if you guys plan on seeing it, not gonna see it, or would love to see it. See you in the next one. Peace.